done in the past on the fifth Sunday something I call Ask It. Back in the back there. Yes, thank you. And it has been a Sunday where you as the congregation presents a question and we discuss it. Now, everyone is not going to have the same answers. Everyone's not going to have the same perspective concerning the question. But the congregational way is that we agree to what? Disagree. What I love about this particular service is that we learn from one another. What I also love about this particular service is that I, as the pastor, am not here to give you the answer or to dictate to you how you should believe about something. But what I am here to do is to stimulate your thinking and to present different perspectives, to point out what typically has been biblically interpreted to mean about a particular subject, and to stir and motivate you to seek the answer. Because when you do that, you grow spiritually. And that is my goal as a pastor, to help each and every one of you to grow spiritually by working out your own soul salvation with fear and trembling. For it is God who works in you to will and to act according to God's purpose, according to Philippians 2:12-13. I'm not here to create a congregation or a community of faith that are simply spiritual robots, believing what they have been told to believe versus believing what is truly in their hearts to believe. I want you to work out your soul salvation. I want you to wrestle with your faith, because when you do that, then it becomes yours. We don't need to always respond the same way. We don't always need to think the same way, because we can learn from one another, because each and every one of us come with our own experiences. Let me ask this, how many of you were raised UCC? UCC, okay. How many of you were raised Catholic? Okay, Catholic, all right. How many of you were raised Baptist? Baptist, all right. How many of you were raised Pentecostal? I'm Pentecostal, but I'm also Baptist. Okay? I was born and raised Pentecostal Church of God in Christ. You can't join it. You got to be born in it. But my training and my adult life, I have served in the Baptist church. I'm ordained that way. And so we all come, let's see, what else did I, Lutheran. How many were raised Lutheran? Lutheran. How many were raised Presbyterian? Presbyterian. Okay. Did I cover them all? Okay. Greek Orthodox. Okay. If Monique was here, she was Jehovah's Witness, I believe. Okay. And did I miss any? Mormon. I mean, there's so many. Episcopal. Seventh-day Adventist. My goodness. Now, when I went to Yale, I think I told you, when I went to Yale, they asked me, what are you? Religiously. And I said, well, I'm Baptist. And they said, well, okay, what kind? And I proved it. I said, I'm the general kind. The normal kind. And they said, no, there's like 100 and something different Baptists. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Why do we need Baptists? Look, we all come from different backgrounds. We all come with different perspectives. We all come with different experiences. But we are here to learn and grow together how we can connect with God. Amen? We want to connect with God. We want to build a relationship with God. So in the United Church of Christ, or in the Congregational Church, we agree to disagree. All right? Because we're all not the same, because we all have different backgrounds. So I want to get our sacred conversation started this morning. I want to begin by really asking 2 questions, and then I'm going to open up for you to ask a question with the time that we have remaining. The first question I want to present to you this morning for us to kind of just throw some things out is this. Who is your neighbor? Who is your neighbor? Just throw it out. Who's your neighbor? Okay, everybody. Okay. And now let's narrow it down. Who's your neighbor? I'm your neighbor. Bonnie's your neighbor. Okay. Who's your neighbor? Now Helen, the Greek Orthodox, she's going into deep thought. Who's your neighbor? The family next door? Who's your neighbor? We're all neighbors, okay? Who's your neighbor? Your hairdresser? Is your hairdresser your neighbor? Now some of you are like, no, that ain't my neighbor. I just get my hair done. No! If we're all neighbors, that means your hairdresser's your neighbor, your barber's your neighbor, okay? The person next door is the neighbor who takes care of your animals, your veterinarian is your neighbor. We have all these different people that we encounter with throughout our lives. They are all our neighbors. That's what Mr. Rogers says. Let me be what? Your neighbor. Okay? We are all neighbors. We are all neighbors. Whoever you are connected to in any aspect of your life, your bank teller that you always go to is your neighbor. Is your neighbor. Now, my second question is, what are you doing to connect with your neighbor? What are you doing to connect with your neighbor? And it's really a twofold question. What are you doing to connect your neighbor to God? Everybody went, That's a tough one, Marcy. That's a tough one right there. That's threefold. Threefold. What are you doing to connect with your neighbor? And then what are you doing to connect your neighbor to God? Everybody's going.
I know where I live, the people there know that I'm a believer of God, and they come to me with their problems.
Okay.
And I pray with them. I know at work, if they have serious problems, they come and we sneak in the bathroom and pray, because I'm demonstrative with that part of my life.
Okay. Thank you. Helen, I'm going to give you the mic so anybody who's online, they will be able to hear the conversation.
I always pray for them, but also set an example of my faith.
Okay. All right. Does someone else say?
I verbalize and offer thoughts and prayers in times of their adversities.
Great. Anybody else? How are we connecting with our neighbor, and how are we connecting God to our neighbor to God? Anyone else?
I try to respect everybody and let them know that everybody is equally appreciated in my lives.
Anybody else? We all have ways, and you might not have even thought about it. You might not have thought about how am I connecting with my neighbor, or how am I connecting my neighbor to God? And you see, many times we have been taught, and probably seen on TV and things like that, that we have to go up to somebody with a tract, and you need to come to Jesus, or you're going to hell. Okay? I mean, we come on, let's be honest. We all have seen that. We all have heard it. It's on TV. And we've seen it here in our own city. There used to be a ministry right downtown. They would have, I would say, the bullhorn, what is it? The bullhorn, whatever it is, a horn. And they would be out downtown telling people that they needed to come to Jesus or they're going to be lost. And would you come? No. And so that is not necessarily the way that we want to connect our neighbor to God. Just like you said, you know what? When they're experiencing something, I can take them into the bathroom and I can just pray with them. I can share with them when they're in moments of adversity. I can be honest. I can be respectful to them. These are ways that we are connecting people to God without us even realizing it. Because do you understand that you are the very expression of God? People won't see God if they don't see God in you. It starts with you, how you treat them, how you act around them. Someone said, I'm an example. That's how what today if we take that approach to connecting our neighbor to God? Everybody has a place within them. They might not even realize it. It's an empty place within them that they're trying to fill it up. They're trying to fill it up with this. Some people are trying to fill it up with drugs. Some people are trying to fill it up with sex. Some people are trying to fill it up with all kinds of things. And they don't realize it yet. That place, that void within their life, the only thing that can fill it up is God. Understanding who they are in God and realizing that God is an aspect of them. God is a part of them because God lives within them. God dwells within them because they are one with God. They are not separated from God. Nothing can separate us from the love of God. God dwells within. They just haven't realized it yet. So, we need to think about those things as we even enter into this season of Easter. As we enter into the season of Holy Week, how can we connect our neighbor to God? A simple invite card, a simple phone call. Hey, why don't you come to church with me? We've got a bunch of things going on. There's ways that we can connect with God, and it's so simple. And I wanted to share that with you this morning and see where your thoughts were concerning that. Now, quickly, who has a question on the floor? Who has a question? It's just been beaten at you. Who has a question? Marie? Huh? Okay, this is the question on the floor. What about if you don't like your neighbor? Are they still your neighbor? They're still your neighbor. Based on that, do we have an obligation? Do we have an obligation to share the love of God with our neighbor if we like them or not?
It says that we're supposed to love even the unlovable, and enemies put coals of fire upon their head. Because God takes care of the wrongs that are with people, not you. You don't pass out judgment.
All right. We are not to pass out judgment. We are to love people even if they're not very lovable. Now, let's be honest with ourselves as I get ready to close on today. Let's be honest. Have we always been lovable? No. Say it a little louder. Have we always been lovable? No. But does God still love us? Yes. Have we always done the right thing? No. But God still loves us? Yes. Have we now and then flipped the bird? No, I didn't mean to say that. You guys must really think I flip birdies as I rock. I'm always talking about, somebody cut you off. Come on, let's be honest. We haven't always done the right thing. We haven't always said the right thing. Even with people that we love, sometimes it gets a little tested, okay? We haven't done it, but in spite of our shortcomings, in spite of our wrongdoings, in spite of, God still loves us. Isn't that amazing? Yes. When you really think about that, that is just plain amazing. Now, you know what? I messed up today. I didn't do the right thing. I didn't say the right thing. I, kind of stretched the truth a little bit. I treated my neighbor wrong. It could be my spouse. It could be my partner. It could be my children. It could be my coworker. It could be somebody that you just got ticked off about because they made a mistake or something at the bank or whatever. I didn't represent you correctly today. But God, you still love me. You still love me. When you think about that, that is just amazing. We have something so amazing to share with our neighbors, and they just need to see it in us. You don't know whose life you can touch just by that prayer. You don't know whose life you can touch just by holding their hand. They will see the God in you, and that is all our responsibility is, to let people see the God that dwells within you. And what is that God? It's love. Let them experience the love of God and watch what happens. Their lives will be transformed. Their lives will be changed. That's our obligation. If God is in us, and we have developing, we're still developing, we're always developing a relationship with God, you want to share that with someone. I'm going to put it this way because I just happen to like wine. God is like a good wine. God is like a good wine. When you sip it and you go, God is like a good wine. And you want to be able to share that good wine with your neighbor. Amen? Amen? Amen.